And what a stunning venue. We are live at the CompuBox Academy. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson. Up first, it's Ryan King Rye Garcia. They also call him, and it's the...
This bout is...
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
I love...
We're expecting an all-out offensive display. This with that jab. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Nice counter punch right up the middle. So much pre-hype surrounding this fight. The fans are on the edge of their seats.
It's so hot, so heated, there's a roof on here, you don't understand. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're getting you're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on here.
Oh boy! Amir Khan, dazed! Right back into the fray.
Defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. How about that time counter shot? And he misses with that jab. They drop their guard, they get caught. Unlucky to miss with that jab. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. We've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
A perfect counter shot. He threw a punch and just got countered. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
You're fighting a counterpuncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counterpunchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
They exchange punches. The courage on display here is incredible. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Trying to land that jab. A perfect counter lands. Nope, that jab not going to score. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Garcia in that last round.
Big deep.
On to the third. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Huge counterpunch. Beautiful counterpunch. Back and forth they go. Those counterpunches have to hurt. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill.
Well, hold on a second, Johnny. Amir Khan in some real trouble. How are they still standing?
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
A perfect counter lands. The only fear you have with this lightweight is has he punched himself out? He threw a punch and just got countered. A perfect very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Garcia. And there's the bell to start round 4. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Good defense stopping that jab. There's a counter shot. Misses with the jab. That punch landed. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
You know, with lightweights, these guys are going to be lightning quick.
Let me explain to you about a fast fight that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way to a fight.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Garcia. Time for the 5th round. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
A perfect counter shot. He threw a punch and just got countered. Catch and shoot. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. And Amir Khan finally on the canvas. And as you can see here, a picture-perfect punch did the trick.
Even... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
They got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
It's not to ever hope. Remember the fighter Evander Holyfield? He should be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of heart we need to see.
Catch and shoot. They both want the knockout. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be. We just saw it.
You're being put down. You've got to think right. Survive and then give it back the next round.
Great round, great round. Now relax. Good man, good man. Just say it.
On to the 6th round. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
How about that time counter shot? Nice counter shot. Oh, and it's flashing lights for the flash here. He's got to get out of trouble. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Good counter punch. A perfect counter shot. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Jab slightly off target. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. And there's the bell for round 7. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not clear. Be sharp.
That one lands. How about that time counter shot? Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Amir Khan is rocked. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
And as we see it again in slow motion, there's no doubt. That body punch right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Are you okay?
believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
Oh, he can...
Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. When you continue.
Let's talk about Garcia now.
Come on.
Round 8, and we're off again. And there's the bell to start the round. They ring the bell, and here we go. There's a counter shot. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Here we go with the lightweights. Get ready to see some blazing hand speed and fancy footwork.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You just got to try and...
Oh my God, Johnny! This is not how the story was supposed to go for Amir Khan! I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
What recovery skills they are. What a sprint.
And look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
Shot from the...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come to me.
Whoa, wait a minute! Right now, the Flash is seeing flashes after that shot. Stamina's off the charts. Are we about to see Ryan Garcia go to the canvas? And finally, couldn't take anymore. And down goes Garcia. Wow, let's take another look at that.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Listen to me. Are you okay?
It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Well, it's go back to the drawing board time, a unanimous decision victory.
Unanimous. You know what? Smart, that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it. At every round in the bag, there was no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so obvious.